Yo, what's good, Griff413 here back on today, and today, guys, we are here for part 2 of our Forza Motorsport 7 Forzathon number 2, and today, guys, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going ahead and taking on the event to the finish line, and if you guys did not watch the other one, I will just go ahead and let you guys know what I am doing is I'm taking these Forzathon events, and I'm splitting them into their each own separate video. So, for example, this is Forza Motorsport, which was last week's, or the last 2 weeks anyway. That was that event. That one would have got its own video, but we decided to go ahead and, you know, make one video for all 3 events, and it ended up being well over 2 hours long. And it's just like, oh god, that was not a good idea. So what we're doing is we're separating them out each into their own separate videos, just so you guys can know. As well, one thing I did mention in the other video is that I still want to keep the open party system going on these. Okay, you know, I want it to still be that way. But I don't want to be doing live streams because I just don't feel right. You know, sitting here asking you guys, hey, come watch my live stream videos. They're really crappy quality because my internet is garbage, and I'll post another version of the video up later. So, right now, though, the reason why these ones aren't, you know, using that open party deal, sort of deal, is because, well, I missed their opening day. Because I was way up in Ohio, and I'm just like, well, I can't even do the Forzathon, so I'll just record them separately later and basically go through the motion, just get everything done. So, but anyway, though, today we are going to be taking on to the finish line, like I said, to go ahead and try and win the 1957 Porsche 356A Speedster. Now, the issue is, though, I was reading online that this event does have some issues. And another deal that I was reading, as well, is that after every single one of these events, we had to do another race in between for like 30 seconds in order for the event to register. And it's not like we can just go ahead and, you know, let's say we got our event right here, set a drift score of 15,000 on a single lap in a Porsche. We can't just be like, well, we're just going to do another race in a Porsche, because unfortunately that won't count. So we got to do another like 30-second race. We'll probably end up still doing it in a Porsche, but I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll just even have a good old time just drifting around with a Porsche the whole time, because we do have a Porsche drift car that I went ahead and built ahead of time, so we can go ahead and set our drift score of 15,000 on a single lap in a Porsche. Next, though, what we have, like I said earlier, was complete 3 races in a Porsche, and then finally win a race of the Nürburgring GP in a Porsche. So these challenges aren't nearly as hard as the other ones were, because for this event it was like, there was a lot of races, guys. There was a lot of races. Granted, I also made them kind of long on purpose, and I realized that that was probably a very stupid mistake to do, because, man, oh man, they were just, yeah, I did 10 laps of freaking Daytona for some reason. I only had to do like 2 laps. I don't know why I did that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hop on into it. So first up, guys, what we need to do is we need to go in here into free play, and we need to set ourselves up a race. And what we're going to do is we're going to head over here to Mazda Laguna Seca. No, not Mazda Laguna Seca. Maple Valley. Why did I call Maple Valley Mazda? That is stupid. We're going to go over here to Drift Race. Oh, wait. We can only set it to a time. Okay. So we're going to go ahead, set ourselves up for 5 minutes. Like, why can't we do laps with drifting? That's my question. So that takes care of that. Select our car. We need to come over here to Porsche. We're all the way down at Acura, though. I've been working on some tunes for that Acura NSX. I was working on a drift tune not too long ago. Not really sure how it's actually going to work out. It is not doing the greatest. But I do have 2 pretty decent race tunes up. One for its homologation settings and one for R-Class. So it's not too bad. Not too bad. But here we go. This is the drift car I went ahead and built, which is our 1989 Porsche 944. Honestly, guys, this car actually was doing pretty damn well when I was going ahead and testing it out. So what we need to do is we need to set 15,000 points per lap. Or we have to set 15,000 points on at least one lap, which that should not be too difficult whatsoever. So I think we should be in the clear. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to refresh this forum page, because in the last one I was reading some things off this forum page. Some people were saying, need tips on drifting. Oh wait, no, whoops, that is the wrong forum. Okay, that was the wrong forum. Let me go over here. We're going to go back over here. We're going to skedaddle back over here into the forum really quickly. Forza Motorsport forums. I should have just clicked Forza Motorsport 7. But we don't really need it right now unless there does unless there is going to be some kind of issue, which more than likely probably will happen because, well, it's Forza and there's always just a bunch of freaking issues with this game. So let's go ahead and start this race up. And man, I love the look of this car. I love the look of this, and if you set it today, I've noticed it'll put you at different times of the day. It will never really just put you at night. It'll never, like, you know, set up for rain, but it'll put you at different times of the day. You might get morning, you might get afternoon. It's kind of up to you guys on how that all happens. I don't know if there's, like, a way to, like, kind of micromanage it, like, because honestly, if I could get sunset a lot, oh my gosh, that would be really, really nice. Oh, God, oh. There just went a majority of our points right there. Not off to a great start. We already go ahead and spin out there on the first corner. Oh my gosh, we only get 132nd through the second, or 137, not second. What am I talking about? We still have plenty of room to get 15,000 points. That is not a worry, as we just already get 5,000 right there. We've got plenty of corners left to go ahead and do, but that corner is going to hurt up our overall best score. Oh, that hurt a lot. That hurt a lot. Now this corner, I should be able to get a halfway decent amount. So there we go. We're going to pull in about 5. No, 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 no. Damn it, we lost it. Oh, come on. The more that happens, the better our chance of losing it. Oh my gosh, just stay on the freaking track, my dude. Come on, we can't even get one lap in. Like, this thing was tuned so perfectly, and earlier I was just, you know, I was sitting there. I actually did like a whole run of Maple Valley, got 40,000 points, and now I can't even get 15. That's fun. It's probably just because I'm also trying to talk at the same time. Honestly, I have noticed this. Talking in these videos definitely hurts my performance overall. Like, I'm not nearly as good when I'm trying to talk to you guys. Like, if I stop talking, we'll set like a decent time. Ooh, no, no, no! Oh, come on! Come on, man! I was 7,000 points. So let that sit in. That is 15 right there. There we go. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby. This is actually a pretty terrible lap. We messed up quite a bit. 18,000. Oh, that's not good. We lost like over 20 though, because of my inability to hold the actual drift. That time we go a little bit wide. We're gonna try and cut it in. Try not to get dirty there. No, well, that was kind of a bad corner. I took that whole thing wrong. That one, I kind of already see where my issue was. Oh my gosh, this thing is bad. Why? I mean, this is a good car. Don't get me wrong. This thing was actually doing really, really good earlier. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I kind of want to shut up and just sort of let this thing go. Let this thing do the finest of work. Oh, there we go. Yep, we just doubled our total run right there. I mean, that just shows you guys, when I talk, I screw things up. That's all I ever do. It's like when I start talking, I screw things up. But we sit there, we got some concentration underway, and there we go. We just pulled in a 40. We still got 11 seconds to go. Oh my gosh, I wasn't even noticing the clock. There we go. 58,000. Oh, that's not too bad. That is not too bad. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and set it up for the next race. Do a little 30-second race in between. Alright, so we got 10 grand for 5 minutes of drifting. Not all that much money, but it's still something. It's something. And that should unlock our first one, but the thing is we got to go ahead and do a little 30-second race now. Screen just went black. Oh, we're already going to prog because we have no drivatar set up, so it's already taking us here. So we just got to set it up for a little 30-second race. Go ahead and complete that, and we should be well underway. It got a little quiet there, guys, I know, but it was honestly just fun. You know, just let the car do its thing. Let it show off a little. Let it showboat. That's what it needed to do. It needed to showboat. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to come here into race setup. We're going to go here to timed race, 30 seconds, just really quickly, get it underway. I'm not even going to, you know, drive. I'm just going to keep on sitting here talking. I'm going to go ahead and find out some other information. So let's see here. Let's see here. I'm going to try and find something about the FORZATHON, if it's still up here. There we go. We're already crashing into a wall. Oh, that's a bad noise. I don't like that noise. I don't like that. I do not like that at all. I'm still not finding anything about the... Oh, there it is. There it is right there. There are 15 additional comments on it from some people. But we'll see. We'll see if we get our little achievement, because a lot of people were having issues with the drifting one. Specifically. I mean, it is just that way. I don't know. So let's go ahead, though, move on. Let's see if we don't get our achievement, because that is what we so desperately need. Oh, I guess I need updates on my computer. Yeah. Just kind of popped up a little message like, hey, Windows needs an update. Cool. I don't care. So now what we got to do, though, is we got to go ahead and do 3 races in a Porsche, which that should not be too difficult to do. So let's go ahead, double check our FORZATHON, see if it updated. It did update. Hallelujah! Alright, let's go ahead and pick ourselves up a different car, because what I want to do is I actually want to go ahead and use a different Porsche for each one of these. We're going to go to circuit race, and why, oh why does it do that? Guys, I hate when it does that. Alright, we're going to back out of here, because if you turn off all the drivatars for some reason, it decides you can't update your drivatars. That is one of those little glitches that Forza needs to fix. We had the same issue in the last FORZATHON video, and it's just, oh my god. Or in part 1, which is where we went our Mercedes C63, which, oh my god, that thing is so good looking. Alright, race setup. This time, we're just going to go to drivatars. We're going to set this up for 23. Now we are going to go over here to a circuit race, 3 laps. That should be fine. Select our car. Let's see, though. Let us see what kind of Porsches we got. So we do have... You know what? Let's use the box car. We got the 911 GT2 RS. Oh, actually, I think this is the wrong one. I think this is the old one. That's the... Yeah, that's the 2012. Let's go ahead and use the 2018 one. I got that one right here. So we'll use the box car for this race. Let's go on into the race. Have us a good time, because it is something... Honestly, we need to have a good time. If we're not having a good time, why are we doing it? Am I right, though? Am I right? Because, guys, oh... I mentioned this in the other video, too. And it's the fact that I was trying to put out 2 videos every single day. One related to Forza Motorsport 7 and one related to Need for Speed Payback. Mostly through the Let's Plays and all that sort of stuff, but man... It was starting to drain me, guys, because especially like the last 2 weeks before Christmas, or not Christmas, before Thanksgiving, honestly, I was sitting down every single day recording 2-3 videos you know, just trying to get some content out. And then by the end of it, I had enough videos for one additional week while I was up there, up at my parents' house for Thanksgiving. And it was like, man. And then I didn't even put a video out for Friday, Saturday, or Sunday because I didn't have access to my Xbox to go ahead and take some screenshots and stuff like that to use as thumbnails. So, woo! Thanks, family. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this race started. This is the Porsche 911 GT2 RS, and I saw a Ferrari, or some kind of Ferrari. Lamborghinis galore, holy crap. Oh my gosh. And we're off. We are passing the first Reventon. Or are these Aventadors? These might be Aventadors. I think they're actually Aventadors. I called it a Reventon. I'm sorry. Maybe it is a Reventon. Hold on. We'll see. Oh, yeah. The first one was an Reventon. I got that right. I was looking at these two, and I'm like, those are Aventadors. Those aren't Reventons. But we are pulling into first place, which is pretty good. This 911 GT2 RS is not too bad of a car, especially considering the fact that I believe for its class, it right now does hold the Nürburgring record. I'm not entirely sure about that. I read that somewhere, but man, this car is so amazing. Honestly, I'm not even a big like 911 fan, but this is a special 911. That's all I can say. This thing, it's got something to it. And honestly, it kind of looks like it naturally has like a wide body kit, even though it doesn't really have a wide body kit. But it's like, just like some of those fenders on this car. Oh my god, they make the car look so good. Oh, it got curves, man. It got curves. Alright, so there we go. This is going to be very close to our first lap out of the way as we are about ready to round this final corner of the first lap. Oh my god, yes. And we're in first place. We are off to a pretty decent start. Oh, we just dirtied our lap there though, which that is going to make our second lap dirty. Maybe we'll be able to get a clean lap on our third lap. I don't know. I didn't want to rewind there just because, like, you know, oh, we got the dirty lap. I mean, we were doing pretty good as it was, so I'm not really going to bother too much with it. But here we go. Come on. Oh, yes. Yes, indeedy. I'm loving this thing. It does feel like it kind of wants to go just a little bit, but it doesn't actually go. That's the one thing I kind of find odd about this car is, like, it feels like it just wants to, like, you know, let its tail end out. But then it just doesn't really, it just decides, never mind. At like the last second, it's kind of like, you know, here, I'm going to try and let the tail end out there. And it just decides, well, nope. I'm not really going to. See, we got a little bit of it out, but it just pops right back in. That's all it does, it just pops right back in. It decides, well, we're going to be a little classy about this. I don't want to kill you. We'll give you a little bit of fun. Ooh, that time we got the tail out. Oh, but it pops right back in. Like it's not really drifty, although actually that's holding a pretty nice drift there. I will say that was actually a pretty good skid. Oh yes, here we go though. We are finally coming around the final corner for lap number 2. Oh, we're getting a little slidey again. Our tires need to cool down just a little bit. They're getting a little bit too warm. There they go. They are cool as the mountain breeze. Look at the mountains too in the background. This track, honestly, when this first came out, I thought, man, this is such a beautiful track. I fell in love with it because of all the trees, the scenery, the mountains, the snow. It just felt good in Forza Motorsport 4. But now with the trees being just so low polygon count, it's like, oh my god, just hurry up. I mean, it still looks pretty good. And honestly, you know, I don't know why I find them really attractive, but honestly, like ski chateaus and stuff like that, I honestly think that they look so cool. I know that might be weird to some people, but I kind of wish that I lived in like a log cabin. I mean, that would be amazing. That is like my dream home, would be to have like a semi-decently sized log cabin. That's like my dream home. That is my dream home. Will it ever happen? Probably not. One day though, I one day wish that I'll be able to make that happen. Make my dream come true. Don't know if it ever will though. Because, like, you know, I'd want to have like a log cabin with like a nice pickup truck parked in the garage alongside my Lamborghinis and my Ferrari and my Acura NSX and all them cool cars, like, you know, all that sort of stuff. Like, yeah, it's just one of those deals. Just one of them deals. Alright, but there we go. We've gone ahead and we actually won our first race. The question is that we'll be able to do it at the Nürburgring GP. So we actually had a best lap time of 127. Everybody else had a dirty lap. Oh, you know what it is? I keep forgetting about this. If you draft another car, it will automatically give you a dirty lap. That's something kind of stupid. But I do understand it, because it does give you an unfair advantage. So let's go ahead into the next race, and I'm wondering, though, what kind of car to actually go ahead and use in this one. That is going to be another question. What kind of car to use? That's what we need to do. Oh, yes, give us our first place. Give us our monies. We only got 10 grand for winning that? Oh, come on, man. Come on. Give me a little more than that. Give me more. That was a really bad way to try and sing that song. Alright, let's go ahead. We are going to go into race setup because I'm probably going to have to change it to any. Yes, I am. 6 laps. Holy crap. No, I don't want to do 6 laps. We're only doing 3 laps. 3 laps of maximum. Alright, let's go here to race setup. Or no, not race setup. We need to go to select our car. What car do we want to use? What car? What car to use? So, we do have our 918 Spider, but we did use that in the last video. So, let's use the 911 GT1 Strasseversion. This will be an interesting car to use. We're at Brands Hatch, which honestly I think is kind of like a more narrow track, so it'll be very interesting to see how this car actually is able to do on this track. I'm quite curious. So let's see here. Track loading, track loading, track loading. There's no drivatars behind us. Honestly, I don't know what I would rather have if, you know, if they made it to the drivatars, you know, were all low polygon, and then the trees were high resolution, or I don't know. I'm one of those weird people. I'm just like, I like to stop. I like to look at the scenery. I can't do that in this game. I mean, that's what makes a road trip amazing. You know, you go on a nice long road trip and you find this amazing view, and you just pull over, you stop, and you just look off the side of the mountain and just like, man, that is glorious. Then you hop back in your car and you just start gutting it down the mountain, just like pulling all the apexes, hitting every single one of them apexes, and just having a good time. Alright, but here we go. We got our 911 Strasseversion. Let's pull off a win. That is what we need to do. We might not pull off a win. We don't have to. And wow, we're actually kind of a little bit far back. I felt like we started up a little higher in the last race, which we got the 911 Strasseversion. Oh my god, that Ultima GTR. Why do you guys keep doing this? So we had this issue in the last one. Like, there's no brake line there, but they started braking well in advance, and it kind of, you know, caused a big old crash between me and them. Ooh! This 911's getting a little squirrely. I think that's a Forza P1 car. I don't actually know what, you know, it's from. There's actually a couple different Forza P1 cars I'm noticing in here. Ooh, this Corvette, though. I know it's not like an actual Corvette, though. Is that a Forza P2? Because I don't remember seeing that in any of my Forza P1 races. I'm not sure. So here we go, though. This car is amazingly fast for this class. Like, oh, I know why we are winning. I just realized why we are winning so much. And I'm disappointed in myself, because I'm like, man, oh man, this is going so well. We're doing so good. Like, man, I feel so good. I just realized we're only on average drivatar difficulty. Because in the last one, what happened is we were trying to do our hypercar race, and yeah, we were not winning that. We just weren't, because basically when we set it to or expert or unbeatable or whatever setting I actually had it on, we were just getting passed by literally every single car there was, because there were also like a bunch of like Koenigsegg's and Pagani Huayras, and we were in a Porsche 918 that I decided to go ahead and use for that. Oh god, come on, keep going, keep going, keep going, get on the road, get on the road. Ugh. And that 918 just was not able to compete with something like, say, a Koenigsegg on Daytona. It just wasn't. The Koenigsegg is way, way, way faster. Oh my gosh, come on. Gain your control, 911. That's what we need you to do. Except I'm going to call this just Strasseversion, because it does not really look like a 911. I mean, does it look like a 911 to you guys? That's, to me, this is a hypercar. This is not a 911 sports car. This is a hypercar. This is like the 918 before the Carrera was a thing. I mean, that's what I see this car as, even though I'm pretty sure it was just originally intended to be a race car. Oh wow, look at that. They're all P class. Okay. We're R900. They're all P class. Great. So in the next race, though, we are going to go ahead and bump ourselves up to expert difficulty. And, yeah, it should go good. Should go good. All right, let's see here, though. How much monies do we get? Come on, show me the monies. We only get 5,700 for that win. Ugh. See, I was just noticing that because, you know, we only got our regular and our VIP bonus, but we didn't get our other bonus, so, for Drivatar difficulty. So let's go here down to Drivatar difficulty. We're going to go ahead and bump that up to Expert again and see if we can't win a race. So we're going to go down here, so it's still on. Oh, what is this? Is this the whole Nürburgring? Yes, it is the whole Nürburgring. We aren't going to do the whole Nürburgring because, basically, I don't want to do the whole Nürburgring. No, I just clicked Prague. Go to Prague. Come on, man. Why are you taking me to Nürburgring? I want to go to Prague. There we go. Now we're at Prague. Alright, so what we want to do is we're going to go ahead and set ourselves up for 3 laps of Prague. Now we need to go ahead and select a new Porsche. So let's see. You know, we got this car that we got from the DLC. We haven't really touched it. So let's go ahead and use that. Once this thing, like, you know, sort of like all catches up. Because Xbox One, just the regular one, is a little too slow for this game. But man, we're going to use this car. I haven't used it yet. I have not touched it yet. I don't know how good this is. Some people were saying that this was their favorite car out of the DLC pack. It wasn't really mine. My favorite car was the Alfa Giulia Quadrifelicia. But man, this car, it still looks good. It honestly looks like they kind of took a old 911. And like, I see more 911 in this car than we did in the Strasseversion. I mean, it looks more 911-ish. It definitely has that back end on it. It just feels like they kind of took like a front bumper and just a wide body kit and just threw it on there, and we're like, there we go. We have a race car now, guys. That's all I can say. So let's see here. Track is loading because it's probably trying to load all them Drivatars in. Come on, hurry up and get them Drivatars in. That's what we need. Just give them to me. There's the first one. I see one. It looks a lot faster. Ooh. Not too good, not too good. Okay, you know what I also need to do? Is... What is this? Is this considered early... No, it's not early prototype. No. I think it was, oh, was it Birth of Grand Prix? No, it wasn't Birth of Grand Prix. It was something else, because someone was, like, bitching and moaning in the comment section, and they were like, "Man, Gert, that's not an actual like thing that exists." And it's like, yeah, I know. I'm just saying that because it's easier to say that right now. So let's see here. Was it? I think it was like something reborn. I feel like that's what it was. It wasn't Rebirth of Muscle. It wasn't that. Come on, where is it? Not Hot Rod, not Historic. GT Racing Reborn. There we go. I think that's what this is. I think that's what this is. I think this is GT Racing Reborn. If we go here in the select car, yes, that is exactly what it is. That is exactly what it is. Track is loading up now. Come on. Oh, wait. You know what I just also noticed? Hold on. So, right now it is currently at 893. So, we do need to homologate this. Yes, homologate it. Calculating upgrades. Just install them. Yes, all the homologation upgrades are free. Just give it to me already. Come on. Track is loading. Hurry up. This is taking for freaking ever. Alright, start the race up. I'm not sure how well this is actually going to do with the homologated parts. It is just one of those things. Never used it before. I've used that Nissan. I don't think I've ever used this Porsche, though. I'm hoping that this Porsche actually counts, because, you know, sometimes the game won't actually read some of the DLC cars as actually being present or usable in some of these events. So I don't know if it's going to work. We'll see. It should say 2 out of 3 at the end of this, and then we'll do our little 30-second race. If this one does count, anyway, that is. So our 30-second race should be able to tell us whether or not it counts or not. Ooh, we got a little squirrely there. We're getting passed by, I couldn't tell his name, but it's like, is that the Coca-Cola Bluebird, the Nissan? I'm not sure. And again, there's an animated helicopter in the distance. Why does there need to be an animated helicopter in the distance? I don't know. You could have used that helicopter polygons for, you know, trees or something. I really need to stop talking about the trees. It's starting to get a little old. I'm not even sure if they, did they actually make the trees look nicer on the Xbox One X? I'm not entirely sure. If you guys happen to know that, let me know down in the comment section, as I really kind of want to know. Because I've actually thought about, like, you know, alright, if the trees look better on the Xbox One X, maybe I might buy one. Maybe I might buy one. Right now, though, I don't have the monies to purchase an Xbox One X. So I'm not going to. Right now, though, we are also sitting in 5th place, and the guy in front of us, I think it's actually, like, what is his name? Terminator. Okay, I thought it was maybe Traminator, and I'm like, why is this guy's name Trainminator? I thought it was Terminator, but I wasn't entirely sure. It kind of looked like a, like it said Trainminator. Could you imagine that? Like the whole movie series, like Terminator, but instead it's all about trains. Hasta la vista. Trains. I don't even know where I was going with that. Like, just, I had something good, and then it just didn't sound right coming out. I just can't even think of it. Imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger dressed up like a train conductor, having to save the world with his amazing large train. I am really, really weird today. That's all I can say. That is all I can say. But let's keep on going with this race. So now we're here on the final lap. We did end up actually getting passed by the person who is currently in 5th place, but we were able to pass him back, regain our position. And now, guys, there's just a couple of cars in front of us. We're still in 4th place, but the question is, can we actually overcome them? That is something that we definitely need to go ahead and try to do, but I'm kind of doubtful. We might be able to pull into 3rd, as 3rd place seems to be going a little bit slower, and we've been having actually a pretty damn good lap. That's all I can say. Like, we haven't been having actually a really good lap here. We're currently 4 seconds ahead of our best time. So that is pretty good. We did take that corner a little wide. We probably should have braked a little bit more. But we are getting quite a bit of speed out of that corner. Oh, come on. There we go. Yes, we now have third place. Can we get second? It's going to be quite a bit of a challenge. Yeah, we're not going to get second. He is way too far ahead for us, but we did get third, which I am damn excited about. That was very, very good. Like, right there at the very end. Oh, I didn't know we were going to have it, but we should definitely have the fastest lap time there from this car. That is for sure. Let's go ahead and take a look. A 1:58. Oh, next fastest time was a 2-minute flat, or 2-minute 3:69. That's really, really good. I'm actually really impressed with that. That's a good time. That is a good time. All right, so let's go ahead now. What we should be able to do is go on into here, get our next race going, as we need to do a little 30-second race in between. See if it'll work. Otherwise, then we probably got to end up doing another race in a Porsche. Yeah, I know. We made it onto the board. I'm excited about that. I am excited about that. And there we go. We did just go ahead and get a level up. Question is, though, do we go for credits or do we go for the car? You know, right now, I'm going to go ahead and just skip it. Ooh, look at that. There's a Lambo Super. Oh, I actually don't know what that is. I'm pretty sure it's a Gallardo Super Leggera, maybe. And it is going to be a good car. But anyway, let's go ahead and check the FORZATHON. It says 2 out of 3. Let's go ahead and do our race setup. What we're going to do is we're not going to change the drivatars. What I want to do is I actually just want to go ahead here into timed race. We're going to just set it for 30 seconds really quickly. I know, guys, I think overall it's actually going to save us time from, you know, backing out of the menus and resetting up the drivatars. But I'm curious, though, what Porsche are we going to use to actually try and win a race? So right now we're going here to Circuit of the Americas because we got to go to Nürburgring GP. And I am considering turning it back down to average just so that we can go ahead and get our victory done and out of the way. So let's see here. How well can we do? How well can we do? Alright, come on. Load the track. Load the track. Get them drivatars in here. Just get them on in here. There we go. Is that a Porsche? Oh, no, not a Porsche. That's a McLaren P1 in front of us. Oh, that's a scary thing to see. That's scary too. I don't actually know what that is in front of us. Oh, I'm going to probably get some flack for that. But yeah. Oh, now I know what it is. Now I know what it is. But, yeah, he just crashed into the back of the McLaren and then crashed into the wall. Oh, fun little glitches like that, guys. Makes Forza what it is. Oh, there's some NASCARs in front of us. So this is going to be a very diverse race for 30 seconds. All right, let's see here. Can we actually... Oh, yes. Look at that. Juking and vibing, my dudes. Yep, come on. Oh, we just went into reverse. Oh, that's not good. We ended up going, like, through that whole crowd, and then we finally finished up here in 10. Oh, my gosh. There we go. So we got 10s right there. We're just going to hit next race for now. We're going to move it to the Nürburgring GP. Hop into a Porsche, set our difficulty down a little bit, because maybe not to average, maybe just to highly skilled. Alright, so there we go. We pull in 1,400 credits for that. Alright, almost no experience. Let's go over here, FORZATHON, check it. So yes, all we got to do is win a race on the Nürburgring GP ring. So here we go, race setup. Nürburgring, where are you? There's the Nürburgring. So we need to go to GP circuit. Alright. We're going to go over here to circuit race. There we go. Yes, I want to accept those challenges. And then what we need is we need our drivatar difficulty. We need to take this down to highly skilled. And then what we're going to do is... Oh. No, I'm not going to top gear. It even showed the Nürburgring. Why are you... That's another little glitch. Guys, Forza is so broken. Why are you so broken, Forza? So let's go. Yep. Select our car. What we need to do is, you know what? Let's use the GT3, or no, not the GT3 RS 4.0. We want to use the GT2 RS. Why is it that's not a 2012 GT3, and that's not a 911. That's not a 2004. What in Sam hell is going on? Because that's not the car that I'm on. Alright, we're gonna back on out of here. And what's probably gonna happen is we're probably gonna get loaded onto the track. No, it's still not ready. Alright. Is it gonna work this time? No, it's still. What is going on, guys? It's just. Oh my gosh. Alright, just take me to the damn track. Just get it loaded up. We're just gonna do the damn thing. Come on, Forza. Why are you so broken? Why are you so broken? You're such a cool game, but you're just so broken. We can't have nice things, Forza, if you just stay this way. We need help. We need to sit down with Forza. We need to get in a big old circle. We need to tell them that we're concerned about their you know, gasoline obsession, or about their race fuel addiction. It's getting out of hand, guys. It's getting out of hand. Also, their inability to create a proper racing game. I am just bashing on them, guys. I like Forza 7, but like, come on, we need things to be done properly. Oh, nope. See, it's just skipping them. What is going on? Like, if we choose this car, all right. Let's see if it'll work this time. If I go in here and I select a different car again. So now I can pick them. Forza logic. I just don't even understand, guys. I just don't even understand. That is bizarre, 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 bizarre. Holy crap, I'm starting to get tired, guys. I got about 7 minutes before I want to be in bed. And at this rate, honestly, we can do this. We can do this, guys. It's nearly 10 o'clock, but we can do this. We can do it, guys. Although I do still have to edit the video for tomorrow, the Let's Play video, and then get this one started. Yeah, there's all that. But okay, there we go. We can finally actually start the race. 3 laps around the Nürburgring GP on highly skilled in the 911 GT2 RS. Come on, guys, we can do this. We can do this. All right, let's go. But you see, guys, they just all start braking like early. Like it's just bound to create a car accident. Oh god, we got race cars. We got Zenvo ST1. Holy crap, guys! There's so many, like, whoa, the diversity here. NASCAR next to us. You know, just that Ford GT though is way up ahead. But there we go, guys. We are pulling into... Holy crap. We're only in third? I thought we were pulling into second there. It looks like one car has just made a major leap forward into first place. What is that? What is that? Okay, so it is a Ferrari 458. I'm kind of shocked at that. Honestly, was not expecting it to be that far up ahead. I was thinking that had to be like, you know, some massively insane, powerful car in order to get up that far. But nope, it's just a 458. It's a racing 458, but it's still just a 458. Like, I mean, we blew past quite a few of them back there, you know, not too long ago. Alright, so here we go. Come on, buddy. We can do this. So there is the Ford GT. let's see what we can do. Can we get him right here? Because he's going to have to brake. And we honestly probably could have braked. He's got us on the inside, though. Just make a proper turn, buddy. Come on. Oh, no. Why is it raining? I don't want it to rain. We're in a rear-wheel drive Porsche. This is going to definitely make us, you know, a little bit worse off. Oh, God. Come on. Why is it raining? Why is it raining? I don't want rain. Nobody likes the rain. Oh, some people actually do, though. I don't, honestly, in my opinion, I don't know even why Forza decided, hey, we got to have rain. Because it just makes the cars harder to control, in my opinion. So, let's see here. We caught up a little bit more to that 458. We're starting to slide, though, a little bit because of the rain. But that 458, though, should also be doing so. Oh, we hit a puddle. But he is still far up ahead. We've got 2 laps to go in this, and that guy is still so far ahead. It's going to take a little bit of a miracle in order to catch him. Oh my gosh, and this car is like all of a sudden got oversteer. I mean, not oversteer, understeer. Again, I keep doing that. I don't know why. And that time we just went through a mud puddle. Just, oh, come on, back up out of here. Back up out of here. We need to start braking a little bit more ahead of time than what Forza is telling us to. Because Forza's telling us to brake right there. And that's honestly not the greatest brake line through there. Because it's, because of it being wet, we're getting a little bit less braking power, so we need to start braking just a little bit before it actually tells us to. But we're actually catching up to that 458, surprisingly. We might actually be able to catch him here on this lap. Ooh, there he is. He's not really good. He's not really good. He just somehow able to, you know, manage to get up here. Oh, there we go. Power! Oh, we're going to break through there because of the rain. Try and get him here on the inside. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yes! We are now in first place. That is what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Ooh. We went so wide there. Honestly, this car just did not want to turn back in. We got one more lap of this race to go in the 911 GT2 RS. Hot dog. We're going to start braking just a little bit sooner. Again, we went a little bit wider than what we were hoping for. And that was actually like braking quite a bit sooner. Could you imagine if I decided, we're going to brake at the normal time? Oh my gosh, okay. Here we go. Ooh, again, we're going wide. It is starting to get really, really slick out here. Oh man, it is getting slick. The car is just wanting to slide, but it looks like the rain is starting to let up, but the puddles are just still there. Oh God, we're sliding. We're in the grass. We're in the grass. Get out, get out, get out. Get back on this road. Ooh, stay on the road. Stay on the road. That 458 is still right there. He can smell us. We need to keep on going. That's what we need to do. Come on. Oh, that's a bad way to take that corner. We're going to end up going wide. We're going to go in the gravel. No. No, no, no. Okay. We can't have that. We cannot have that happen. No way in hell am I going to let that 458 repass us, because we don't know if we're going to be able to beat him again. We don't know if we can beat him again. So we need to take this corner properly. If it'll let me. No, it's not going to let me, because basically it's like, yeah, girl, you fucked up. No. You have to suffer the fate of your consequences. There we go. That time it was a little bit better. Still wide. So many puddles. Honestly, guys, I could do without the rain. I honestly did not even think to check and see if there was a chance of rain for this. I just wanted it to be on day. I didn't want it to be on rain. Why? Why you gotta do this to me, Forza? Like, rain should have to be an option. It shouldn't be like, well, we're just gonna set it up so that it's random. You know, it should be like, you know, it should automatically start you off at day. Not night, not rain. It should just automatically start you at day. That's my opinion. That is my opinion. I'm gonna keep it. But, you know, opinions are like castles. We all have one. So, some of you guys might love rain driving. I don't know why, but someone might out there. Someone maybe, you know, they like drifting in the rain. That could be the thing. That could be their thing. In my opinion, when it comes to racing, I just want to drive in the dry. That's it. That's all I want. I just want to drive in the dry, but we still pull off the victory in a Porsche here at the Nürburgring GP. So that should be good. Now all we got to do is do a little 30-second race, and we should have our Porsche. I think it's a 956. Is that what it was? 956 or was it 356? God. All right. Next race really quickly, and we should be good to go. We should be good to go. Now, guys, honestly, right now, the other FORZATHON video is uploading right now, and it is over an hour long, or was over an hour long, and the last half of it got deleted. So I had to go back over, and I did some voiceover work, and just was like, well, this happened, blah, blah, blah. Let's go ahead and look at the car, because honestly, the car that you win is amazing looking. Ugh. Alright, so there we go, 138. Not too shabby. Alright, let's go ahead. Did it update on the FORZATHON? It did not. Let's go ahead, go into race setup, set us up a little 30-second deal. Although I think, honestly, there is a way that we could make it happen instantaneously. I just don't know that way. Oh, wait, hold on. We're going to go here. Get rid of them drive tars now. We can do that. Get rid of them. This will go a little bit faster. Don't need them anymore. We won our race. Alright, track loading. Just load it up quickly. That's all I'm asking. Just load it up fast. Alright, come on. I want our new Porsche. Is it? You know what? I do want to check really quickly. So it's a 356, not a 956. I don't know why I was thinking 956. But yeah. Yeah. Alright, so here we are. We're arriving at Suzuka. This would have been a good place to bring our 911. Man. Alright, come on. Ooh, let's get our 356A. Which honestly is not really all that desirable of a car. I don't know how you guys feel about it. If you guys actually like the 356A, let me know down in the comment section. I myself am not a big fan, as to me it reminds me of a bathtub. And in fact, I actually think a lot of people call it a bathtub car. But to me, I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan. I mean, it is cool, classic Porsche. And again with the rain. What is up with freaking rain, my dudes? It's not cool. Like, I don't want rain. Why are you giving me rain? I don't know. But we're going to quit out of this now, because now we are done with our racing. We can go ahead and take a look at our 356A and be done with it, as we're almost an hour in. We're at the same point as we were in the last one. Oh my gosh. Stupid rain. Stupid rain. Alright, we should get our car delivered to us right about... Oh, okay. There it goes. To the finish line. 1957 Porsche 356A Spider, adding 430 to our collector score. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. So it should be at the bottom of our list of our Porsches. There it is, right here. Let's go ahead and get in this car. Take a look at it. This is one of those cars that just reminds me of, like, just post-war Germany. You know, it just, that's what it is. It's post-war Germany. I mean, it's in 1957, and basically only the richest of the rich, I think, could have actually owned this car. I'm not really sure how much it was back then, but, oh, let's look at this little engine back here. Like, I mean, that doesn't, you know, no, never mind. That doesn't look all that big. Granted, I can't really see much of it. What is this? Is this like a 4-cylinder? Is there any way to actually like check and see what what its other specs are? Because I know it's rear engine, I know it's rear wheel drive, and it's only got 128 horsepower. Holy crap, that is slow. That is slow. But I mean, it's still not a bad looking car. It's really not my cup of tea. I'd prefer like the Mercedes Gullwing, which I think is around from the same time. But I mean, this is still a decent looking car. It's just not my cup of tea. But anyway, though, that's where we're going to go and wrap it up for today. If you guys want to, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at twitter.com/Garrett413 and Instagram.com/Garrett413. And as well, if you guys like this video, go ahead and make sure to hit that like button down below for us, because you guys already know your support is so greatly appreciated. And make sure to subscribe for more videos coming out all the time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. Bye.